What's up, guys? Today we're just gonna do a subscriber update on everything that's been happening around here with all my projects, and yeah, let's see them. Okay, let's start over here. Yesterday I pulled this out of storage. This is the Turf Power by MTD, the 94, and my grandpa needs it this summer now. So I've ordered some belts. They're coming in the mail in 1 or 2 days, and we're gonna install the dry belts for this thing. The deck, it turns out, so if you could see here, it says 42-inch 7-speed. So this came from a place that just slapped a whole bunch of random parts on it, and it turns out it doesn't have a 48-inch or 42-inch deck. It's actually got a 38-inch deck. So they installed a different deck from a similar tractor, because MTD either shipped with a 42-inch or a 38-inch deck. So these tractors have interchangeable decks. But the problem is, I ordered the belt for the 42-inch, and the 42-inch is much too long because the 42-inch has extra pulleys to go and make the belt short enough to go and hook up to the pulley underneath. Yesterday I put a new needle in the carburetor, and I also put a new bowl seal because the needle had a little rubber tip that got swollen from the ethanol, and the rubber gasket was just crusty. So yeah, so this thing is pretty much almost ready to go back to where my grandpa needs it. Yeah, so that's it on this. Here we have the 2012 Geo 110cc. I also pulled this out of the forest where it was sitting for the whole winter, because this thing isn't drivable in the winter pretty much, because we had a lot of snow this year. But this thing has still got the same issues. It's got no battery. It's got no terminals. The battery tray is there, but everything's all messed up. The LED lights still seem to be working fine. It does start, but it, as you can see right there on the master cylinder, blew out its indicator window. The engine, the motor mount is still loose. I do need to do a lot of work to this thing this year because it's not very safe to drive, and the steering is also pretty messed up. Like, it's really hard to drive this thing. But yeah, so this thing needs quite a bit of work. So that'll be the project for this spring and summer. Moving on. So here we have the Craftsman LT1000. So I went and painted this not too long ago, portions of it. This side looks a little better. It's a little bit muddy. The gauge for the amperes actually broke, so I just completely deleted it from the system because it's not required. You can bypass it. I did a video. I know I didn't do a video, but I made a Instagram post. If you follow my Instagram, I redid the starter gear for the second time on this thing, and this thing fires up perfectly fine now. It's sat for the whole winter without being started. Put some gas in it, and still fires up perfect. As you can see, it runs pretty well. So yeah, this tractor, if you can see over there, focus, the deck is sitting over there. I have a belt for it. The only thing that's keeping me from putting the deck on this thing is the fact that the brakes on the deck have broken in half, so the deck doesn't stop even if you turn off the engagement lever. When this is down, the deck is supposed to be stopped because it pulls those brakes and pushes on the pulleys to stop them. And when you lift this up, those brakes release and the deck turns on. But the problem is those brakes are broken off, so the pulleys are always on whether you turn them on or not. So I either need to get new brakes or weld the old brakes together. I also need to make a new hood faceplate because this one's been in a couple crashes and it's missing the whole bottom. It's just completely destroyed. There's supposed to be a whole faceplate thing here, and then it's missing the mounts. I have the mounting bracket in the garage, but it's not connectable right now. So what I'm planning on doing this summer is just fixing this thing up so that the hood is together, the engine runs, it cuts grass, and then I plan on selling it because it's going to get ruined here. Like, the blades will get ruined here because all the rocks. So I'll probably just sell this thing and go and use the money for something else. And a similar thing goes for the Kubota. This summer I do plan on selling it because this one is a two-wheel drive model, and I'd either like to get a bigger tractor or the same tractor except the B6000, which is the four-wheel drive one with the big tires. So this one's got similar thing going on with it, except the brakes work fine on the deck. This one needs, well, if you can see over there, the deck is right over there. I need to find a belt that'll fit the deck, and then I'm going to take this cover off here. The pulley system is ready to go for it. I'm not sure why they designed it this way, to go and have the pulleys like that. They could have just had a gear system going to put the pulley underneath. But they did it that way, and now I need to find a special belt for it. There's Goose. So yeah, we also, I think I've probably listed this in a video before, but there's a new starter on it. New glow plugs, new clutch bearing, new clutch plate. And yeah, so this thing cosmetically doesn't look very nice, but the tractor itself works pretty well. It doesn't have anything wrong with it right now, other than the deck. But all the circuitry for the deck, this is the deck engagement. You just pull it out, and you can hear, if you listen closely, you can hear the clicking of the electric clutch engaging. So the clutch is working perfectly fine. Yeah, so I'd like to sell it this summer with a mowing deck on it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Not really anything going on with the trailer. I still got some work to do on the trailer. That needs another coat of paint on the tailgate. The rest of the rust needs to be repaired. But yeah, that is pretty much it for projects. So I'll be probably updating you on the rest of the details with the projects soon. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.